Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Twisted Theory. This is the first episode in Twisted Theory, so yippee! Hopefully, I don't get a lawsuit from MatPat himself. Wait a minute. MatPat don't run the channel no more. What am I talking about? Anyways, today we are doing a theory on NCSA. Yes, the NCSA, the one with Shadow, Glitch, and Nightmare, and the other ones who we care about. In the NCSA Discord server, there is an ARG section, and today we are going to be going over it, and I will be discussing my own personal theories and where I think the series will be heading. So, let's get into it. Starting off with photo 1. This photo depicts what looks to be Isaac in the background alongside Nightmare, but it ain't just any ordinary Nightmare. This seems to be Nightmare alongside Nightmare's original human counterpart before he got turned into Nightmare. Hi Butters, my cat is in the room. Anyways, we can also see there are burning clocks everywhere. Why clocks? That is something I still have yet to figure out, so I won't be mentioning it any further. This photo seems to I'm keeping that in. This photo seems to depict Nightmare and Chaos. I'm going to be calling that little guy Chaos because that's most likely his name. So yeah, alongside Isaac in the background. Now, let's go ahead and get to my theory about that. I believe Isaac has something to do with the creations of the nightmare creatures and the angels and the shadow creatures. Isaac, in my personal opinion, and their theory, whatever you want to go with, most likely created the nightmare creatures. So yeah, let's get on to photo 2 now. So, in this photo, it seems to depict Dr. Greenberg, Anna Greenberg to be specific, looking at a billboard for NCSA. Obviously, the billboard is like talking about, we are here to hire people. We want to hire newcomers and stuffy stuff, yes. Alongside a phone number that don't try and call it, doesn't do anything. It's just kind of there. So yeah, this photo I feel like is pretty obvious. This is just a photo of Dr. Greenberg finding out the NCSA exists and going into work there. Probably because maybe she didn't have any money or something like that. I don't know. Just a theory. A twisted theory. Anyways, don't have much to say about this photo. It's pretty self-explanatory, so yeah. So, this photo seemingly depicts Isaac, once again in the background, looking over Divinity and what I could only describe as her human form. Once again, basically confirming my theory about the nightmare creatures being created by Isaac. And obviously, at the bottom, we have her human counterpart, which for at the moment, I will go ahead and call her Sarah, because I can't recall her actual name, because I am stupid and stuff. As for the background, I believe that is a depiction of what Divinity was looking at, / what she thought of at the time. She was in her own little white void before everything happened. And or that white void is meant to represent the changing of her body and stuff like that. What am I talking about? I do not know. I am yes. So, this image right here is a screenshot I took of the NCSA ARG section. This takes place right after the whole Divinity thing. My personal theory on it is that in order for a nightmare creature to get created, they must die and then get reincarnated as a nightmare creature by Isaac. That is what Fallen is talking about. When you die, you become something greater. So that's what I think of this little image right here. Well, words, but you get the point. So, this image right here is personally one of my favorites, minus another one we'll get into here in a minute, but it also has a slight bit of lore, so let me real quickly explain something to y'all. NCSA takes place in an altered, split reality from the Gorebox universe. In my personal headcanon, Dr. C, yes, he's canon to NCSA, he came in, killed Verse Cursor, Phil Timsky, or whoever, and that caused the whole NCSA universe to get done. I'll go into more in that once we get to a certain photo. As for this photo, this is just talking about the Reality Crusher and stuff like that. This is taken from Dr. Greenberg's computer. This is her computer, we know that. Up at the top, we can see we got little photos of Fallen and Hugo. Alongside, is that TRC? Oh my god, it's TRC! Like I said, I'll get into more in that here in a second, since I am the creator of TRC after all. Feel like I have a right to talk about it. So yeah. Obviously, this is just kind of going over the Reality Crusher and stuff like that. In this photo, we can see we have a lamp, a table, some documents alongside a ring. We know that the owner of the ring is Dr. Greenberg, Anna Greenberg. We see it on her character model, stuff like that. As for the documents, we already know that Dr. Anna Greenberg is most likely the one studying Dr. C, since Dr. C has been known to go to the NCSA universe. Which, this is where I want to talk about TRC for a hot minute. Dr. C is canon to NCSA because in the TRC story... Did I say fuck it, I'll keep that in. In Dr. C's storyline, he, alongside Tiki, but they altered the Gorebox universe. Dr. C noticed, it's a Gorebox universe. I look like I'm from there. And he got Tiki to create Isaac. Me and Chaos are still discussing if that's canon or not. Anyways, Dr. C will occasionally from time to time go to the NCSA universe / Gorebox universe just to check in, and that's most likely where Dr. Greenberg comes into play. She's most likely spying on Dr. C like... And now, we have the final photo, and would you look at that, it leads up to everything I was just talking about. Dr. Greenberg spying on a good old Dr. C, as Dr. C comes to the NCSA universe. So, yeah, don't think I need to say much. So, yeah. So, what does the ARG tell us about NCSA? Well, it tells us two things. One, the nightmare creatures, or at least some of them, were most likely humans at one point. Another thing the ARG tells us is the fact that Dr. Greenberg has a huge crush on Dr. C. Obviously, that was a joke, but she's most likely researching Dr. C, trying to figure out where he comes from and what he has to do with their universe. So, yeah. Hopefully this video gets y'all into NCSA, and I will link the creator of NCSA in the the description below. So if y'all want to go help with the story and try and discover stuff, then go check out his channel. He makes good videos and good music. So yeah. Bye! For the funny ha-has, here's some bloopers that happened during me making the video. So yes, funny ha-has. Okay, in this video, I'm keeping that. So, this is the next photo. We can see we got a lamp, a table, a small ring, which we know So, in this photo, we can see a table, a lamp, some photos, documents, probably, that's what they most likely are supposed to be, alongside a ring. That ring, we know, is the owner of... Did I just say fucking owner? I meant fuck.